Let's talk about an interesting concept: the connection between entropy and sin. You may be wondering, what is entropy and how does this even relate to sin? Entropy is a fundamental concept in physics and thermodynamics that describes the level of disorder or chaos within a system. And according to the second law of thermodynamics, the total level of entropy is increasing in our universe. To help grasp this concept, picture a sandcastle standing on a beach. As time passes, the relentless forces of wind and waves gradually turns this once organized structure into a pile of sand. This transformation demonstrates entropy in action, showcasing the shift from order to disorder. Conversely, we have its counterpart, negentropy, symbolizing order. The process of a plant growing could be considered an example of negentropy. The plant uses energy from the sun and nutrients from its environment to build and maintain its organized structure, thus reducing disorder within its own system. So in a way, entropy could be represented as a plant decaying and dying, whereas negentropy represents a plant thriving and alive. These two forces are constantly at play, a continuous tug-of-war between chaos and order. But as mentioned earlier, the law of entropy emphasizes that the entire universe as a whole is moving towards a state of entropy. In the physics field, it's predicted the universe will reach a point of maximum entropy, a lifeless expanse where nothing changes or a complete absence of life and energy. This theory is called the heat death. So why did I dive into these concepts, and how does entropy and negentropy relate to sin? As a Christian, I believe that when the universe was created through the Big Bang, God was there, serving as the origin of all matter, energy, and order. Or another way of phrasing it, God was the source of negentropy for the universe. However, following the events of the Garden of Eden, where sin entered the world, God withdrew from mankind. One of the reasons the universe is heading towards the heat death scenario is attributed to the separation from the original and ultimate source of negentropy, which is God Himself. This concept of entropy extends beyond the physical realm. It's also true in the spiritual realm. The human spirit was initially created pure and innocent before the events involving Adam and Eve. But after the events of the Garden of Eden, sin corrupted the spirit into an entropy state. But God did not abandon mankind to have their spirit in a permanent state of entropy. God provided Jesus Christ as the antidote for the corrupted spirit. When Jesus made the ultimate sacrifice on the cross, He repaired our connection with God in the Spirit. Our spirit is made brand new in union with God. It is no longer corrupted by sin, but in a permanent state of negentropy. This is the reason we're called to be the light and salt of the world. While the world remains in a state of entropy, Christians are the agents of negentropy, tasked with countering it. God has equipped you with everything necessary to bring order into a disordered world. Go and be the light.